I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. None whatsoever. How will the job be? If the people will be nice? What will happen, basically, right? Hello and welcome to Having Coffee with Smok. Today I'm talking about my first year in Amazon. So Amazon, of course, it's one of the biggest companies in the world. I work here, well, let's see exactly how long I work here. 1 year, 1 month, and 5 days. Every experience differs. So mine is for sure different than it would be for somebody who joined the exact same team at the same time. Because basically people are different, right? This is my perspective. So I think the biggest advantage of this company for me are the people that I work with. So I'm extremely lucky to work with people that are not only very smart, extremely intelligent and knowledgeable, but are also extremely friendly. And I managed to get the coolest friends. Like actually, I wasn't expecting that at all. So I have multiple experiences so far with different teams and different colleagues. Every now and then you get somebody that you get along with, that you understand really well. Sometimes you get lucky and you get 2 or 3 people on the team. But it's very rare that you get a team that is like really close together and most of the people are, very close friends. So this has been the case for me, and I'm like extremely grateful and lucky to have those people with me here. I think that it's part of Amazon philosophy to pick the right people that work well together, based maybe on the interview questions and huge emphasis put on the leadership principles and data points that they collect to get the right people that have, are like-minded and have similar values. Part of getting the people well connected together is this program that Amazon has for new joiners. But what you also get is a buddy. So a buddy is a person that is assigned to a new joiner, and the duty of the buddy is to basically answer all the basic questions, be the first point of contact. And it's actually incredibly helpful to have someone that is dedicated just for you. You get to ask somebody tons of questions and they are prepared to answer them because they know that they will have a new joiner coming asking questions and that this person will be, dependent on them getting the answers. So this is a good practice. And my buddy was Anshi. So you may have seen her and met her already in one of my previous videos. And she helped me, understand the Amazon environment. I had a lot of fun getting to a point when you actually understand what is going on and, getting the basics right. It didn't seem that easy to begin with. There is a lot of knowledge that you have to acquire when coming into Amazon. And that knowledge is often proprietary. It's kind of like a tribal knowledge in places. But at the same time, a lot of it is in a wiki or in some other source docs that you could just pull and look up. It is mostly understanding where to look for answers and who to ask. And everybody is extremely helpful. So I was very lucky to get here and to get the team that I got. And what I find that is extremely important and extremely valuable is what we do outside of the work or actually even during the work. So not only we go out and eat lunch together, not only we give ourselves great foodie recommendations and places to visit, lunch places, pubs, all of that, but we also... Boom. Something fell. On top of that, we organize a lot of activities outside of the work or as part of team building experience that Amazon is, providing. So One of the coolest things that we did is like going out bouldering, going out karting, or playing League of Legends together, doing housewarming parties, summer grilling, or going to our restaurant on the weekend together, like trying hot pots. Those things are extremely pleasant for somebody who is, an expat. For those people, it's not very easy to make good friends in a foreign country. So having dedicated colleagues that will help you basically not, get homesick so easily. But you do. And you basically have to make it on your own. Somewhere that is foreign, scary. You have a lot of those. UK so far has been good to me. Extremely expensive. I always repeat that. I always say that London is super expensive. You have to pay a heavy price to be here. But at the same time, you get to live and experience things that are not possible anywhere else. So it's worth it. I would say it's definitely worth it. And now, maybe more on the technical part of the whole story, whole thing. So by coming to Amazon, I learned a ton of new technologies, new approaches, new ideas, and new frameworks, even new languages, as a new programming language. For me, learning AWS, learning things like Lambdas, SQS, step functions, RDS, Dynamo databases, IAMs, AP gateways, or even CloudFormation, that is like a whole new world. All of that I have that right now in my tool belt, these things I wouldn't otherwise acquire. Mostly because you are more free to try new things here in Amazon than you would be in other companies. You can create an empty account just like that, try a new things, and it will automatically shut down within a week. So like a test account, you can do it without asking anybody for permission or nothing like that. Just spin it up, test your ideas, test your things, try it. Just be responsible. No, don't spin up something very expensive. That's it. You get to learn, practice all you want. You don't need anybody's approval for that. Up until now, up until joining Amazon, I had no experience with Java outside of some small hobby projects. More advanced topics like Spring or Hibernate or some other frameworks, I had no experience with these, or Java itself. So joining Amazon has pushed me into, buying a book, reading the whole damn thing, and understanding the basics of Java, understanding differences in approach from other languages that I was used to, and basically expanding. React. React was other thing that I haven't had much experience with. New React hooks, Webpack, TypeScript, and by coming to Amazon, great chance to learn. And I was actually able to build a whole front end for our new service by myself. So yes, that was very practical and fun experience to learn this thing. And also I had a chance to learn a little bit of Ruby. Yeah, there is Ruby. Another thing that I found very helpful and very interesting to learn was code reviewing. I was doing that before, trying to help my friends with making a good code reviews, but up until getting into Amazon and understanding like how deep and how meticulous you can get with code reviews, man, I didn't know like how to do it properly. Also, this extends to naming, layers, architecture, auditability, compliance, STAR principle in terms of how to name your commits, how to describe your commits in the commit description so other people can easily understand what this commit is about, like writing it in a proper structured way. Another thing that happened, and I think it's one of the coolest things that company gave to me, is visiting US. Because I wouldn't do it without Amazon. I There, most likely I wouldn't get a visa or something like that. That was extremely fun experience, visiting Seattle, visiting heart of Amazon, Amazon spheres, which are crazy. This is a crazy place to go to. I know that they do some, guest visits for non-Amazon employees. If you can, try it out. It's something incredible. There is so many things to see there. If you can, visit Seattle. So I think this covers major things that I learned here in Amazon. But believe me, there is a lot to learn on Amazon. There is a lot of knowledge that you need to have. My manager, Gary, said to me that joining Amazon and understanding what's going on is like trying to drink from a fire hose. Totally agree. That's so true. So true, Gary. So true. And one of the things that I maybe wouldn't be able to do is starting a YouTube channel, because I think that by joining Amazon, I gained enough confidence in myself and my skills to, actually try it and say to myself, though, oh, if it fails, it's fine. At least you did this, you tried, and the worst case scenario is you just stop doing this. And apparently it's going quite well. So thanks to you guys. I have something special planned soon, so hit that subscribe button, click that bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!